4, 3, 2.
Boobs!
And we're back for the second part of
Hello.
Empire of the Lost.
I've ruined everything.
Requiem. Empire. What the fuck did I say the first time? I don't know. But
Empire. You said
Empire.
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 Empire of the Lost.
The Empire.
Suddenly a French campaign.
Parlez-vous en français, en Pierre. So, as you guys finally move to the point of pretty much getting her tied up outside of the shield. Actually, no. How do you guys tie her up? Tie her down on the floor? Tie her to each one of the bone trees? Like, how are you restraining her?
Oh, I was just gonna
Fire?
physically restrain her. Just pin her. So we can sort something out.
Yeah, something like that. Because I need to be able to make sure she doesn't die.
Right, so you basically pin her down, get her down on the ground, put a knee on her leg, put another knee on her elbow, both of you, so she can't really squirm around. Both of you like putting a hand on her temples and across the forehead, so she can't like jerk her head or anything like that. As the parasite on her neck is just violently slapping Riker in the face with its wing.
Like an angry goose.
If you can figure out exactly what to do here, that would be really helpful.
Walking over and begin examining what the hell is going on. And, I suppose how much of a physical link the parasite now has with its unconscious host.
So as you guys are pretty much handling this on the outside of the barrier, from the shadow, the unknown person, you see this very violent act of these people currently pinning what looks like this helpless Felia girl that you knew better, seeing the thing on her neck and knowing more of the area around her here. Probably being curious to see if it would lead to its controller, if it has one, taking advantage of getting more information about this plane, as these people, as you see, actually don't seem like they're tainted by the dark. They don't even seem like people that should be here. As you pierce through the shadow and just looking out towards this. What do you do?
I just kind of stand there, staying silent. I just want to see where this is going. See if they actually manage to get the thing off, or because I'm assuming that's what they're trying to do, since they didn't outright kill her.
So go ahead and make a hide.
Okay. I mean, I'm not trying to be stealthy though. I don't mind if they see me. I'm just like, oh no, just carry on. If they see me, so.
It's also so it can see because there's no passive, so it's just set.
Okay.
How
Alright.
well you're able to just stand there.
Okay. Not very good.
Like
yeah.
if you accidentally
Stand check.
trip and fall on your
Oh
Brilliant.
face.
wow, that's a 3 actually, because you don't have any points in it.
Oh, yeah.
Does
Love it.
anybody have less than a -5 chance on a spot?
No. Not at all.
Touch spot.
Much the opposite.
So I'm pretty sure everybody sees a figure kind of just standing there watching.
I mean, I know, but I'm unconscious, so.
Actually, I have
Yeah.
a +5 base.
I have a +12.
Whoa! What the hell?
What?
Just been putting points in the spot.
My god.
Apparently so, I forgot I did.
Not actually that many.
So as you guys are trying to figure out what to do with this, you do notice there is a second figure standing amongst the bone trees. Kind of describe your character at this point as you're just standing there watching.
Alright, so you'd see a human male in he has a nomadic gray robe over a very concealing turtleneck sweater, brown baggy pants, and soft brown shoes. Upon his head, you see a gray wool hat with ear flaps hanging down. His face, you see cracked, dry lips, an ugly scar across the bridge of his nose. Pale, almost white irises. Skin looks sickly pale. His appearance gives a feeling of uneasiness and dread. Kind of the feeling you might get in a graveyard past sunset. And he's also missing his entire ring finger on his left hand. And I'm guessing also for the sake of RP, you might also see a ring on his right hand.
Okay, how much of this rings bells in my head?
What do you mean?
The appearance of unsettling and the fact that he appears unarmed in a place as dangerous as this, wearing all gray, with pale, sickly-looking skin.
Not much.
Okay,
It-
I was just wondering.
He also has an unkept, pathetic glimpse of a short beard upon his face, but that's basically it.
I guess upon spotting you, I would look to you and look back to like what me and Raiko are currently doing. Realize that that's not really the best thing to be like, because we're just pinning this person to the ground. I can promise this is a lot better than it may seem.
Oh no, I see the big ass bug on her neck. Go on. Do your thing.
So
Just
you're
add a
aware,
screen chat over here, I guess.
you're aware as to what this is.
Oh yeah.
Do you know
Wait,
how
how
to
far
remove
away
it?
are you?
I don't know, how far away am I?
Are you just like
Gauging the
all
distance,
back and
he's
forth?
about like 40 feet away. He's not making any approach towards you all, but he's not like right up on your asses.
Have to raise your voice a bit, but not like
Me?
nothing crazy.
No,
But-
he's saying in character.
Oh,
You have to
okay.
like, yeah.
All right. Should I roll a knowledge dark to see if I have any idea
You can.
how to take it off?
Specialist.
As you look at this, you've encountered not leechers. Fuck, what did I call them?
Hoarders.
Hoarders. Thank you. It's like that's not the right thing. I heard leech too much.
Right, the chat said for you to punch him.
As you look at this thing,
Let me at him.
you know that hoarders are very lethal in the fact that if it latches to a host, getting rid of one is difficult without killing the host, especially if you try to pull it out or do anything besides kill the dirge slaver. But one means of doing it is ripping off its wings, which causes it to go into a panic that makes it go into a flee mode, essentially, which normally they leave the host willingly.
Something I can do.
So, how do you guys plan on doing the deed?
We're not exactly too sure.
I'm working on
No.
it.
He's trying to think of an idea, and
Also,
if
who
you
are
know
you?
anything,
Huh? What?
Also, who are you?
Just a wanderer of the dark. You?
Calm.
Currently, actually the same, but not willingly.
excuse me, I don't think
Sucks
this
to
is
be
the
you.
best time for introductions. I'd rather we deal with this.
Oh, yeah, that. Who likes ripping stuff apart?
Excuse me?
I just go like to all of the melee fighters in front of me.
Right,
Well, who has
raise
their
your
hands
hand.
free? Well, who has their hands free?
Well, they're unconscious. We're only pinning them just to be sure.
Nah,
kind of
I
will
think
do.
he's referring to
yeah.
Please let me rip something.
to Raya.
Yeah. Yeah, well, who has their hands free?
I do.
Well, just from outside opinion, I'd say to rip off the thing's wings.
For you. Well, actually,
I'm gonna turn to Brazilian.
fight or flight.
Magic man over here.
I'm
What do
gonna.
you think?
Like I'm like mumbling to myself, like in it back and forth, like reasoning it out in my head. I'm like, yes, that might actually work.
And I'm
Give it a
gonna
shot,
turn
it's
to-
more than I got
I'm gonna
right
turn to
All right.
Arceus. No, wait, before you do that, I'm gonna turn to Arceus. It's your friend. Do you think we should try it?
If she looks very questioning to the other person, was like, try not to hurt her. As she looks to you guys, because she's not too sure looking at this guy, and you guys seem to be going on with what he says. So to you guys, she's saying, please just don't hurt her.
Certainly don't want to.
So that means don't let Raya do it.
Hey, come on.
Would I know whether
Come
this
on
will be a
now.
painful process for the host?
Raya's a specialist at ripping things apart.
With the 27, you don't know. You haven't been through it, so you don't personally know how the host would feel.
Alright,
This is gonna go great. It's gonna be fine.
go on
I'm
ahead.
gonna die.
Okay, well, I guess I'm ripping the thing's wings off. I'm gonna
I'm totally gonna die.
brace my foot against its body, get more leverage.
It just starts
In my
flapping
palm.
around
I
violently.
grab both wings.
Alright, go ahead and make a strength check.
I just do like. Ugh.
Do it.
Big money, no whammies.
And
Better.
with effort, and it's not quick. You hear a noise as you slowly
I'm
begin
enjoying
to
this.
pull off its wings, as it's just like as with the spew of blood, it pulls its pincer violently out of the unconscious Felia's neck and attempts to fly out of your grip, but you have hold of this thing as it's trying to do so. And as it gets up, as it's trying to beat its wings and flap, you get it right in front of your face as you just flex wing to the right and then the other wing to the left as it just drops to the ground squirming.
My muscles rippling and bulging.
I'm gonna go try crush it because it's off her now, right? But it's still kind of moving.
Hold on, don't
Correct.
kill it yet.
No, I think we should get rid of this now.
Raya, restrain the creature. It has a arcane
Okay.
thread to its wielder. I may
I
be able
never
to trace
took
it.
my foot off of it, so
Just hold it there.
I still am basically half standing on it.
So, you guys aren't gonna crush that bug?
Not yet.
Why?
Because reasons. Why do you care?
Well, I'm just wondering, since it's there and I don't feel like it latching onto my neck and controlling me, so I feel like just ending it here and now just seems like the best option.
He thinks he can figure something out about it. But afterwards, immediately afterwards, we'll get rid of it.
Alright, well, I'm standing a few paces back.
You're already a few paces back.
Standing a few paces back now.
She takes a few more steps back.
Yep.
I am, I'm gonna try to do my trace thingies. As, I already know where the thread was inside the creature, see if I can trace it outward. Get a bearing.
Go ahead and make another magic check.
You want another magic roll?
Yes. So as you go to the creature, breaking through the magical ether, essentially following the thread, you watch as it leads to the north, as you get a sense that whatever's controlling it is in that direction. But around the time you're doing that, the thread snaps. And then to everybody else, you watch as the squirming quarter just falls limp underneath Raya's foot.
That wasn't me.
Crush it just to make sure.
Crusher,
Yes,
it's
please
useless
do.
to us now.
Okay.
I have a
Double tap.
heading.
I'm just gonna put the rest of my weight on it.
It's crunchy.
And while I do that, I'm gonna go see this Fey person. Are they breathing? Everything's alright. This appears
Oh,
to be
shit,
alright.
yeah, I almost forgot.
Yeah.
They seem to be breathing and whatnot, but as soon as all this seems to clear up, Arsis immediately runs over, dropping to a knee. Faye! Faye! As she puts a hand on her face, and you feel a warm, cooling energy go through your body, Faye, that urges you to wake you out of your unconsciousness. Something that was familiar. Something that you haven't felt in over 100 years, as she used her healing magic on you.
So I wake up.
And as you look around, you see her face clad in the iron mask, as you immediately recall the last 100 years of what you've done, the atrocities that you put her through.
Oh.
So
100
I
years?
immediately, yeah, I immediately run over to her and hug her.
She openly holds her arms out as she holds on to you, as she takes off her iron helm and just buries it like her forehead into yours as she just begins to cry. It's like, I thought I've lost you.
Oh, what's she look like, by the way?
I'm so sorry. I didn't want to.
I know this wasn't what you wanted.
I turn over to Genghis and I say, "Did I hurt you?"
A little bit. It was You've got very good technique. Let's put it at that.
Well, I apologize for that as well.
It's fine. It obviously wasn't your decision.
Would you like me to take a
I-
look at Genghis?
I look over at the entire party and I say, "Thank you for freeing me. It's been a long time."
I nod and then turn to the other stranger.
Trying to wipe all the blood off.
Yeah, yeah, right. All the bug blood.
It actually did not bleed. It just crunched.
Oh,
Oh, by the way,
Ooh.
is for the food I made, is that all gone now? Or is there still a bit left?
There's a bit left.
There's some spare food inside the camp. If you're welcome to it.
Oh, that's very kind of you. I guess I go over to the food and have some.
I motioned to Rykor to follow me, and I actually begin walking over to maybe 20 feet from the new stranger.
No name.
I'll follow.
your man.
So you say you're a wanderer, but not from here, I'm guessing. You know the land?
A bit. Been here for a little bit.
I don't suppose we could employ your services.
Ooh, that's a prospect. What do you have in mind?
I'm so glad we have a weird character.
Get us out.
Out. Out. Okay, so about that.
You're stuck in here too, aren't you?
I'm now walking over to stand with them.
Am I stuck in here, DM?
Kinda.
Yeah.
You
so,
know the means to get out of here. It's just you're not immediately ready, obviously.
Yes. So, you see, about that, I have certain means to escape this place, but I need something from here that I think you all can help me with.
Well, we need a few things from here as well, and I think
Good!
you can help us with that.
Good. Question though. I'm looking for a specific item. It's. Sorry, let me go back to my notes because I forget exactly what it's called.
I'm looking for
Here's our
something
little
in here
notebook.
somewhere.
It's this one.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Hang on, I have a list.
Yes. Because there's a
I'm
specific
checking
thing
it twice.
that Knight told me that I was looking for. Right.
I am honestly
Yes.
so genuinely happy that we have a weird character now.
And none of us are weird. You talking?
Not this weird.
Not this way.
Yeah,
Okay.
we have one that's kind of like a con man, in a way.
We got the real
Skeevy.
Slim
He's
Shady.
skeevy.
Raw
So
cut.
I forget exactly what it was. Knight. Was it a ring with the I remember the function, but I forget exactly what it was. Was it a ring?
It was a ring.
It was a ring. Okay. So I'm looking for a specific ring that I have on good authority. Someone in here might have. However, here's a kick. They're in this castle. It's called Castle Black Sun. Have you heard of it?
I don't think so.
Hmm.
As I refer to my notes, the
Well, we've definitely seen a
No,
castle.
we've only heard of the Castle of Infinity from Arceus.
Hmm.
and the tower called the Nothing.
Well. Wait. Tower. Would I know that to be the Tower of Zenith? Ah, so you know Zenith. That's nice. Well,
That would
There's
explain a
certain-
few things.
yeah. There's a castle called Castle Black Sun, run by some obnoxious.
Assholes.
Yes.
Mages.
Yes.
Well, they-
That's the word. But I guess the technical term would be mercs.
It's pronounced asshole.
Ah.
Okay, so some dark
Assholes.
mages.
And they don't take too kindly to others, even others of their own kind that aren't in their little super awesome, cool, totes rad club. So I'm going to need someone to help me get in.
Great
Because-
girls.
I'm not the very best talker when it comes to these sorts of things. So any of you having any sort of sway over people, that'd be lovely.
Sis, is this the same castle that you've been telling us about?
Keep in mind, haven't they backed off?
Yeah, they moved off towards the.
Like, I've gone more into the camp. It's Raya, Vatsulian, and Raikor who's talking to new dude.
New dude. We still don't know his name.
Fucking.
I don't care.
I think that may be something that might actually be along our way. As we seek essentially arcane ingredients
Ingredients.
to transport us from here back to Tillith is what it's called?
Yes.
The material realm? Yeah, back to Tillith.
Okay.
And I figure from how you present yourself, excuse me if I assume much, that you know this place well.
A bit. Yes, I do.
I walk over to him and I ask, "How long have you been here?"
How long have I been here, Knight?
as he says that, how long have I been here?
Roll a d10.
Alrighty.
There's 10. You've been here for 10,000 years.
Oh, I could I can relate.
4
Maybe not that
cycles.
long.
4 cycles.
Would that, by cycle, does he mean like quote unquote days or like months?
Cycles, because time in here is kind of iffy, isn't it?
Yeah, didn't we learn that a cycle here is about 30 days?
You actually never really figured that out.
I thought Arsis told us.
You figured out what she told you, yes.
So
That's
a month
very
essentially.
helpful.
So you've been here for 4 months.
4 cycles.
Helpful.
What's your name, by the way?
Asteron. Yeah, let's go with that. Asteron.
Astron.
Okay. I'll go with that.
Yeah. Chet
My name is Bratsulian.
Bratsulian. That's a nice name.
But
Man, this guy's a creep!
He's super creepy.
I
I
don't
love
know
it.
if
Super creep.
like how relevant it might be, but I don't know if you remember, Ash, the origin of my name, and if that might ring bells.
Would it?
Depends on if he rolls checks or not. So, I don't automatically tell information. You know better than that.
No. I'm asking where I'm assuming you're going to give me a roll for me to use.
That's
So
up to you
what-
if you want to.
Okay. Ooh, would it be a history knowledge?
It depends. What do you want to roll?
What do you want to roll?
So you asked me about your name, correct?
Oh no, he
Yeah,
just told you his name, and then if
just
you want
said
to,
that.
you can roll to see what you know of it, if you know anything of it.
Actually,
Alright.
I'll roll a thing too, just as a cross-reference, but I will be rolling something.
Okay.
Philip,
I'm going to roll.
say, I love that you just like permanently have this like creepy, like sort of smile on your face, like the whole time you're in character.
Have I,
Like the thing is, I don't know
Like
if you're
it doesn't
telling the
go to your
truth or
eyes, it's like
lying.
just your mouth.
have I heard of this man?
Fantastic.
Nope.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
okay.
Yeah. So anything about history that I'd know?
Michael, you can copy and paste your story to him.
Whoa!
Oh, like the whole thing?
Yes.
Oh. All right, get ready for some
Wait,
reading.
Atheron's heard of him? How?
You have no idea.
That's
Holy
creepy.
shit, man.
You are super creepy.
I have not.
Wait, do you know about the rest of us? No, I'm asking him. Astron, do you know about the rest of us?
Well, you don't know if he knows
You
about
don't
him.
know that he knows about Bratsulian.
Oh,
That's just
My
like
bad.
a mental thing that has gone on.
never mind then.
This is going to be in several sections, by
I
the
thought
way.
he asked.
This is really
No.
long.
I'll skim through it, but I'm like, that's a neat name.
Creepy. Smile.
Still coming.
Okay. Just all this information just flooding. Yeah. Jesus. Really? Wow, that's a lot of text. Okay. I'm
Okay,
gonna
now
have to
I'm
look through
done.
that
You're
later.
one of those backstoryers.
I have like a pamphlet's worth.
The
of
day I was born,
origin
it was
story.
dark and stormy.
It was
No,
a dark
actually,
and
it was a
stormy
cl-
night.
It's actually kind of clear. It was very dark.
Damn
though.
it.
It was very dark,
Yeah,
and there's a
actually,
lot of really bad things happening.
Mm.
And then it got worse.
My parents died.
Yes, actually.
So
Jeez.
Astron's
You're
just
gonna
gonna
do magic, Batman.
Astron's just gonna look away for a second. Okay.
Have a
All
creepy
right.
smile.
That sounds
Like,
lovely. I pat you on the shoulder. You and I'm gonna talk. We're gonna talk in a bit. But the rest of you, hi. So, how is everyone?
I kind of like just give him a weird look and just back away slowly.
That touch.
How was the bug? Because I haven't had any experience with it. So, did it hurt? Were you conscious the entire time?
Yes, I was, and it was not very pleasant. I was trying to hurt my best friend.
Oh,
And at that mention of saying it, you do recall that you let loose 3 arrows through her rib yesterday.
Oh. I look over at her wound, and
She's not actually
I-
over here.
oh,
Yeah.
she's not.
No.
Yep.
Where is she?
Genghis and
Genghis
us
is
is back
still
in
back
like the
at the
proper
camp.
camp, like camp.
Oh.
We're
Well
like
then,
20 feet out.
oh. Well, then I'll do something about that later.
Hmm.
The emotional
Oh.
investment.
Yeah.
Super best friends.
Okay. So, Bug Lady. That's how I'll know you as. Wolfie. What's your story?
He's not over here either.
Not over.
Well,
No, it's a human male, a human not sure, and then a giant cow person.
mhm.
Human not sure?
That would be me.
Oh.
A human. A
Color
human.
Ballon, right?
Yeah, Colin.
Essentially.
So wait, do I not see the wolf guy?
He's back
He's-
at camp.
Okay. Well, I can see him.
You can see him, but he's like 70 feet away.
All right. How about you, girl with the scars?
I just turn around and walk away.
Okay, silent type. Good to know.
I'm gritting myself actually, trying to not laugh in earshot.
As she
So is
walks
that
away,
everyone?
you see a sight of something that's akin to a starry scape in the shape of a cat, with its blue eyes just turned looking at you, like peeping through the androgynous humanoid's like back collar.
Hmm.
It's just got its head poking out of my collar. That's adorable.
What would I know about this cat rolling that knowledge dark?
Oh my gosh.
A lot.
Holy shit.
You know
Its
this to
genus
be
is
a
it's pronounced.
a night cat,
can't wait for him to
which
roll, like,
are
in combat.
normally night cats are considered creatures that normally latch on to mercs in their later stages of development, essentially somewhat of word.
Don't know.
To your mother.
Familiar?
There's two
Yes,
words.
familiar. They become familiars for mercs, essentially. And this one looks to be particularly young and physical.
Kitty.
So that's another
Just kind of
thing.
wave at it.
It ducks its head into her shirt. Its shirt.
Shy. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Interesting, very interesting. So, was that everyone around me?
There's 2 more. One is a lot harder not to notice as he's a giant bull person, and another one that's hiding behind him.
Basically, imagine if you draw a line with like that. Everyone who's on the left, you can see.
Whoa. What is your story, big guy?
Not to be dismissive, sir, but it isn't relevant right now. The only thing we need to know is how to leave.
Okay. All right. Okay. And who's that behind you?
I don't like him.
I keep forgetting about Smokey.
So what does Smokey look like again?
He looks like a fella that is short and fat.
He's a little
Hi.
chubster.
He's
No.
also naked. Also naked.
Yes.
Ah,
Okay.
you are sure not shy, are you?
He just like ducks behind Riker's leg. Don't like him at all.
We don't
Well,
like anything, Smokey. Let's be honest.
Because everything here tries to kill me.
And
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
oh, also negative.
well, this is a group. I like this. I haven't had one in a while. Anyway, so the dark, right? Now, rolling. So, what would I know about escaping the dark? Because I remember we talked about something night about the bone gates, but that's more like the garbage disposal. So, is it only like portals that open up?
There is a roll that you now have to roll because you didn't ask this before the game started.
Okay. All right.
Oh, nice.
So you know that to leave through here as a merc, you either come with the ingredients to do so, or you can scavenge them while here, which of the items you would have to gain is an eye of a words.
Eye of the sightless, courage of the frail, heart of the deep.
This. What was the second? What was the other? What was the other ones?
Heart of the deep.
Courage of the frail
Heart
and heart of the deep.
of the deep and what of the frail?
Courage.
Courage.
Courage of the frail.
No, just like the cowardly lion and all that.
Right. So, would I know whether these titles to be metaphorical or are they actual items of?
Which translates to a dark wyvern's eye. Or dark drake.
Wyvern eye.
The heart of the deep is the essence of a dark.
Essence of a dark. Okay.
And the courage of the frail is the tongue of a snatcher.
Tongue of a snatcher.
Jeez, I would have never been able
That
to figure
sounds
that
like
out.
loads of fun.
Tongue of a snatcher. Okay. So, all right. So you guys are looking for Dark Wyvern Eye, an essence of a dark, and tongue of a snatcher.
See, guys, I was right on two of them.
So,
Just look over at Brett Sulian. This sounds like what you were told.
Yes, actually, I remember I said it was a bit of a riddle.
Good. Then it seems we can form a mutually beneficial accord here.
yes, we can. But so, have you got any of your ingredients yet?
No.
Do you know where to get them?
Well, we were in a location where we had a general idea where to find shadow drakes and darks, and then we got teleported over here just recently. We haven't quite got our bearings as to where we got moved to. So, not anymore.
So where were you?
We were on a savanna just next to the Black Desert. That was on the tower, the Zenith Towers side of the Black Desert. On our way to the tower was our heading.
Oh, okay. I see where you guys were. Whoa, you guys. So where? So would I know where we are now? in relation to that?
You're in the Bone Forest, which is in between the Zenith and the castle.
Well, and they were right in out in the Black Desert looking for those ingredients.
Well, that's where they were. They never said that's where they were looking for the ingredients.
Oh, okay. So let me roll a knowledge dark to see if I know where the ingredients would be located in here.
You know that you could find the tongue in the forest because leechers are in here. They're not leechers.
Leechers or snatchers?
Snatchers.
Snatchers, okay.
As for the Eye of the Sightless, you know the wyverns lay eggs in the desert inside corpses of the dune crabs.
Fun.
Eggs in dune crabs. Okie dokie. And how about the essence of a dark?
Yeah, you look up and you can see the sky is now covered in black, which the black is darks.
Right. But I assume they wouldn't be too happy of us just taking one of them and ripping out their essence.
No, not normally.
That is a problem.
Which means we have to find the asshole one no one likes.
Right. Well, you guys certainly have a task ahead of you, and so do I now. But, good for you. Snatchers are in this forest, so let's go hunting.
Can't
For
we
those
rest
of us-
for a little bit?
For
Oh,
those of us who are unaware of a snatcher, what are we looking at here?
should I roll a dark for that?
No, you know a snatcher is a multi-headed creature that its body is improportionate to its heads. It's really small comparison to its heads, and has the capability of luring people to their death with limericks and songs.
Kind of like a siren.
Kind of like a siren, except replaced with the horrible, dark, monstrous, yucky, multi-headed piece of shit.
Yes. Would I know whether wax in the ears would help out to block that out, or is it more arcane in nature and it's just mere proximity?
It's a mere proximity.
Mere proximity. Okay. Well, that's a thing. Are any of you immune to, being charmed?
I would joke Raya, but that's probably not technically accurate. I am generally somewhat resistant, not as much as I would like to be.
I'm sure we could say that for all of us here. Well, that's a thing. Would I know enough about snatchers to know whether they hunt for certain things, or whether they're just simply creatures that, considering its courage of the frail, they tend to run from people?
They are very skittish. But the problem is we hear Michael sharpening a knife, you piece of shit. They're cowards in the sense that they don't ever want to stay in a fight and are quick to leave, which they have the capability to do so since they have the ability to teleport in small ranges.
Teleportation. That's a thing that Snatch can do, by the way. Teleportation. Can any of you stop that?
Can you?
I don't know. Can I? Can I?
You never tried.
Piece of shit.
Never tried. That'll be interesting. That'll be an interesting. Interesting. Okay. That's
I
something.
can't say I have tried either.
Hmm.
I don't
Yes.
believe I have.
Well, that's something. So, teleportation. Yeah, they're also very skittish. They tend to run from people. Do I know whether they would go after the weak?
Roll another dark. Hell yeah, they'd go after weak shit.
Hmm.
That's the best kind of things to get.
Smokey.
Hey, yeah, hey,
So,
Bull, with that thing behind you, care to help us out with something?
Calling Smokey weak.
Well, if you're still talking about charms, I'm afraid it isn't appropriate.
No. It's not the charming effect that I'm curious about. How do I put this? We need bait. So,
Okay, so
your
direct.
friends, your friends seem to be under the assumption that everything in here wants to kill him. So I figured.
Did he just offer me up as bait? Kill him!
Yes.
Kill him! Kill him! He's like pointing at Riker over like behind him with his shoulder and just like pointing at him. Kill him!
I mean, naturally, we wouldn't want you to die, so I think we would. I can't speak for everyone else, but I think that I would want to save you. So, I mean,
Okay.
you
What
have
are
my
the-
word that I'll try.
There's someone that this guy considers an asshole.
I kind of just like glanced at both of them, and I'm just like, what the hell?
What are the criteria you're looking for in bait?
Well, they're cowards, so they're gonna go after something weak, something that looks easy to kill without much fuss. If it sees a bunch of us go looking for them,
What
naturally.
about you?
I think I'm a much better.
Whoa! Throw them shades on, girl.
Would they? Would they go after me?
God, you
Smokey,
already
can
know that.
Smokey, can you do me a favor? Can you go snatch up my blade? And I turn to Asteron and say, I think I'd be better qualified as bait, actually.
I mean, obviously this wouldn't be taking any offense from you. You don't seem like the weak type.
You didn't see him get hit by a rock.
It's actually kind of kind to say.
I bear myself better than I actually consist of. Let's put that way.
Other than Smokey, who do you think would be weak?
Also, what do the Snatchers consider weak? Maybe their criteria of what looks weak is not the same as ours. Also, does it appear that Smokey took my request?
Ungraciously.
Of course. But he's doing it. That's good enough. I just didn't want to go do it myself and draw attention to me.
Right. Well, I mean, maybe if we were to strip you down of all your armor.
I'm not wearing
And
armor.
weapons.
I'm wearing a common clothes.
Oh. Actually, that might work. Maybe if we, maybe you walk with a limp. Go
That's
on, act
doable.
it out. Act it out. I need to assess.
And as you guys kind of like go into this role of figuring this out, we're gonna go ahead and take our second break here.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, so thank you for watching. We're gonna go ahead on our second break. We're gonna be back here in about 15 to 10 minutes. So go ahead, stand, walk, get something to drink, and we'll be back for part 2 of Requiem, Impure of the Lost. See you soon.
Did he say it incorrectly again?
You're gonna have to change the title.